last time we left off, and we were not in the one shot, we had, the party had talked to and found out about the location of the World Tree from Tiesa. They had found out that it was right next to the island that they were told never to visit by every map that they have ever gotten. It always been said, "Do not go." But right next to it is an island that they were told about, and the fact that it had been cursed of sorts by the death of a god. And that if anything died there, it would be raised in a vampire-like form. So we best not die there. But with that information, and with the allyship of of TSM, the party left and went back to the city of Isaiah. Going out, and I believe you went out shopping, Albert.
Yes.
Yes. And then the party went home, or not, went to a nearby bar that they had been staying in the past. Seeing three hidden figures obscured by the cloaks, and soon to figuring out that it was Drogon Mask and his companions. Who, and with a bit of sleuthing, with a bit of insights, and a spell that allows somebody to literally see through objects,
Yes.
the party and Alco was able to confirm that he had in his possession one of the artifacts of Dalthgul, a sword.
Yes.
Alcaril challenged him to a duel of 1v1 combat, a one-on-one, which I did think was going to go very badly since this guy was a specialized one-on-oneer. But I did cards.
I pulled through in the end.
Yes, you did. And well, he accepted and was quite gladly accepted the one-on-one prospects. Nobody would be allowed to join in on the fight. Nobody would be allowed to help out in any sort of way. It would just be those two. And so they began to prepare. All things were on the table. All buffs, all strategies were on the table.
Yes.
And the day after, buying a poison and making some plans, the fight started. Starting with a polymorph, then some shenaniganery with going into the ground, causing him to be unable to hit you. It was almost a loss, even with that, due to this, as I said, this person being an adept one-on-one duelist. But with one roll, as Drogon was about to end the fight, pleading with you to consider a draw or consider it a loss, but he would only take one item from you and not all the ones that you had bargained for. And Alcrol said no. Or didn't say no, but he just began attacking. Forever besmirching himself as the Rat King.
Yes.
And being able to reduce his HP down to 1, the same health as he was in, from where he said that he submitted. One note that I forgot to mention, as the fight began, it was discovered that he also had the armor that he had the armor of Dalthgul as well, which had seemingly given him a lot of defensive capabilities.
Insane defensive capabilities, I must add.
That is very true. You'll figure out its weakness one day.
One day.
One day. It is. And with that, Alcrul was victorious. Frisk the came out of the bush right behind Kiretha with a their weapon drawn, but did not seem to attack, seemingly it was a just-in-case measurement. And that is where we lost us off. Both fighters on the ground, one that is... or both very, very injured, as they both have 1 HP left.
Yes.
So,
All right. Just. Well. God. I gotta say. I gotta say, that went on for much longer than I expected.
yeah, that's true.
Well, that was a shit show.
At least I pulled through in the end. I yes.
You did well. Ow.
I appreciate it. I'm going to. Is he like also collapsed on his back?
Yes, he's currently on his back as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna like struggle my way up and offer a hand down to him.
Which, as you offered, he would accept it.
Well,
Ow. Ow.
yeah, I think we could use one hell of a rest after this.
Yeah. I'll give you the sword tomorrow, dude. On the tune. Ow.
Yeah, sounds fine. Yeah, let's. Hey guys, anybody willing to give a hand? Walking hurts.
Of course, I can help.
Deal with it.
The two
Fuck you.
psychic players.
All right. Well, meet me back at the tavern we met.
Yep.
Sounds good. All right. Very slowly hobble my way over to Jacob.
Alright.
Bit of a. Could you lend a shoulder or something?
Yep. Let me help.
Much appreciated.
Reverend, one small question.
Yes?
Is this the cleric or the assistant?
This
that works
is a man named Purpose, a cleric of Othal, the god of travel and treachery. You would know that.
Hey, Echo, my friend, can we go over to him for a second?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm a bit mentally checked out, I will say, so you might have to handle the talking.
Yeah, no, that's the point.
All right, that's fine. Knock yourself out.
You sure you don't just want to, like, fly around instead of, walking?
Yeah, you know what? Just like let go and lie on the ground. Just like, yeah, have fun with your conversation. When we leave, help me up.
I hand him the broom. Like, just in case you wish to fly, it will be much easier. Less hurtful, possibly.
I don't think flying is much easier.
You just have to hold something.
You know,
I'm very worried that I'm just gonna lose balance and fall to my death.
you know what? I'll deal with
That
it.
is-
Lemur, go. And Lemur will walk up to Elker, will just pick him up.
Thanks, Lamore.
I am going to go over to the cleric. I'm going to hand him 10 gold pieces and say, "You're quite a lucky bear, my friend." Well done.
Good betting.
Didn't know you had so little trust in your companion.
I just wanted to bet against you.
I know his strengths and weaknesses. I am just as surprised as you are. Perhaps we should spar one day. You know, it might be fun.
Wait, say that again?
We should spar one day, just not like those two idiots.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Got any way I can contact you, like a last name, family, and location?
Well, I often do spend my time at the nearby temple to the gods Osal.
Oh,
I did not get on your map.
dun, 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 I'm blind.
I had already marked on the map. Let me just see.
Ooh,
That's
yeah, I see it. I see it at the bottom.
Yep.
there.
Why?
It's- yeah, pretty. It's pretty good. They, the little person definitely freaks out. The Friskly, he has not seen a lot of undead in his time. The cleric is not overly freaked out, and Drogon is currently knocked out.
Yeah. Don't put me in the bag of holding. Don't put me in the bag of bones.
Not you. You're alive. You can't go there. I was talking about Lemore. We can put him in the bag of holding and just, like, I don't know, find another way to make sure you don't fall.
Actually, that's an important question. Does Lemore need to breathe?
He's undead.
He does not.
So we can't just keep him in the bag of holding if we want.
Yeah. Well,
we
not the
have
bag
a
of holding.
special bag
We
for
have a
that.
special bag. Exactly just for that.
I am literally keeping the rest of my undead in there. I pulled Lemur out just for this. Just for this fight.
Well, just for this 5-second interaction.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh fuck.
Acro, you want me to try to heal your wound?
Uh,
I mean, Alcarol is on 1 HP. We can theoretically put him in a bag of bones.
Heal his
no,
wound.
do not put me in the bag of bones. I swear to God. I was
We're
just
not
warming
letting
up to you guys. If you put me in the bag of bones, I swear to God, I will haunt you.
Calm down, child. You want to get healed.
I want to live.
Would you like
That's
to
okay.
experience death before you leave again?
I am peace. I am just judgment.
Just Kirith, a little help here.
Hey,
Huh?
hey, I'm gonna. Do you want to get healed?
I would. What kind of healing?
Divine?
Yeah. The actually normal kind or flawed reconstruction kind? Okay, yeah, I'd love some
Normal
healing.
kind, I think. Yeah. Okay. I'm going
Something
to pull out my dagger. Yes.
something normal for necromancers could be not normal for you, so just be wary.
Why are you pulling out your dagger? Why are you pulling out your dagger?
Shut up. Shut up. I'm going to cut my hand, and with the blood, I'm going to express me using summon celestial.
All right.
And
fucking
Revan, I
alright.
think you'll
All right. As you
As-
summon the celestial, as you do this, the dagger begins to glow a slight eerie light, and as soon as the first drops of blood hit the floor, a bright light appears in the heavens, and down comes a being that looks angelic. Their proportions are completely perfect. Their skin is completely gray, white, completely pure white hair, and 2 white wings on their back.
Well, after we summon a celestial to heal a noble, being held by a giant, by a very big meat-based undead.
You,
10.
you have just summoned in a Deva.
Huh?
A Deva.
Oh, I summoned something. I didn't know I summoned. Fuck.
What the fuck is going on?
As
I thought I summoned. Tell me more.
let's see. What the hell happened?
But
yeah,
DM me the
you-
stats. DM me the stats.
Wait, what?
Tell me more and DM me the stats.
Alright, it will do.
Because I thought I could do it, but if it's something special, I like this dagger even more.
It is something special.
Oh, Revan, you're amazing. Best
Or
DM.
not something special, but like it is
Oh,
just wait.
oh,
Like completely downright.
oh.
And
There you
then we summon a celestial to heal. Turned out the celestial can't heal.
Yeah, I just
No,
wanted to
that's
say
it's
the
fine.
same thing.
No, can't. Okay, so
I wouldn't be surprised.
shut up. Fuck you. Fuck you. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. I am going to. The diva is going to reach out its hand and gently caress your hair, and now I'm going to roll for how much you heal, my friend.
All right.
You just pat your head lightly.
This is
Alcohol purse.
no.
No, he does not.
No, no.
I'm so sorry.
I was just about to freaking describe the event, and now I'm not going to because of that. You
That's
fucking degenerate.
Okay, so, well, since you're degenerate, I'm going
I
to
will
describe
drown you.
because you are clearly pissed off at the reason.
End me, please.
Within the diva's hands, a white light emerges that seems to patch up your wounds, lighten your spirit. Your legs can now fully function. Please heal for 24 inputs.
24, nice.
Yeah, I rolled really well.
Those are healing points, not divine reconstruction.
Not divine reconstruction, yeah.
Not divine reconstruction.
It's just.
Are we still allowed to drown him?
I would like not like that.
Not now.
Not yet.
I look at the thing. I look at the thing. Okay, listen, I have to say something. I did not expect this. I am scared.
Well,
Le-
I'm at your command. I've been.
Have you been observing?
Hmm?
I did not expect this, I must say. What are you?
I am a diva. Or diva. I'm here to serve. That is it all.
Please,
Can you hide your form, please?
What?
Can you please hide your form? I don't think a big angel-like thing should be walking around everywhere.
Of course. And as he agrees, he transforms into a near perfect copy of you with just slightly different colored hair.
What the fuck
Oh,
is going on?
there is two of them now. Fantastic.
You look amazing. You're
No,
my friend.
you both are ugly.
Don't listen to her. She's very, very angry for some reason.
could this diva heal that other guy that is he's unconscious with him?
Yeah, I was
That's a
gonna
good
ask. Do you think you could kill Drogon over there?
It It flaps its wings. It just no, it turns back, flaps, and just soars towards them. Yeah, this is fun. You'll
Roger at this point is like half conscious and just like looks up and just like, the fuck?
20.
Yeah. Don't worry, you're not dead yet.
Now, the light blinds him for a moment, and then in its his arms are healed, his back feels better. He heals for 20 hit points.
What the fuck?
I just look at him and say, I am divine, motherfucker!
Okay.
Don't question it, say thank you, and shut up.
Thank you.
Good. Wait a minute. Oh, I have a horrible idea.
Mm-hmm.
It
I-
can. I'll DM it to you later. Shush. It turns
Oh.
back into a perfect copy of me, and then we continue on. Shall we continue on our path, my friend?
Yeah, I think let's head back. Let's head back to the tavern now. So
I will ask the Ortal following guy. You joining us?
The who?
The armor guy. I know his name. The one that follows that guy.
He's a pilot.
Purpose.
Purpose, yes, that's the guy. You
No.
joining us for some beer?
No, I'm good. I shall accompany Drogon here and see to his rejuvenation.
Okay.
All right. Well, since everything is good here, I will just take Lemur, and she just shoves Lemur in the bag.
Shove him in the bag.
Yep.
Get in the bag.
Why is there two of them now? Oh yeah, that makes sense. There's two of them,
There's two of them.
and one of them was dead for a second.
Never happened.
But I will tell you right now, if the David dies, it is it is dead.
Oh, fine.
You've done goofed.
Marina, I have no idea how this happened. I did not expect it, but now I have it.
Yeah, and that's your problem.
Fucking weirder things have happened to us before.
What do you mean weird? You have been healed by a celestial. Hey,
Look,
to insult it?
I'm not insulting it. I'm just talking about this is just a very strange thing to happen. Being joined by a Deva. Pleasure to meet you, by the way.
I don't care who to insult. So
I'm going to whisper into the Deva's ear. She's a little bit bitchy. I think it's all that necromancy that she studies.
you are also a necromancer.
But the Diva doesn't know that, and you didn't hear that. Fuck yeah.
I did hear that though.
Do you care? Do you even care if they're a necromancer?
I have only used fully dead bodies, as they were evil people,
Mm-hmm.
to be fair. And I've almost never used them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just a late doctor.
The boat accident.
Right.
I don't think.
Boat accident. Shut the fuck up, Griffin. You have two gods in your body. Shut up. When I start spilling the fact that you're working with the Wicker Man, huh? She's the evil one.
Happens.
Which
I don't
manner?
work with him anymore.
It's okay. It's okay. I thank you for your patronage, O kind diva.
It is my
Do you
pleasure.
wish to rest and return to? I don't know where you came from. I
I come from the heavens.
this was multiple of
Celestial
them.
realm.
Yes.
Ah.
I do fine. Thank you. Go on. Sorry. Go on. Go on.
I doubt you'd like to join us for some drinks, would you?
I do not partake.
That's what we're gonna be doing. So,
Tea, perhaps. Caffeine.
What?
so
Tea, perhaps.
Tea? No, if I'm not needed, I shall return to my realm and just call upon you whenever you need.
Of course, my apologies. Farewell.
And with that, the Deva begins to fly away and disappears into the sky. And
How did that happen? I did not. What?
just roll with it. It's at this point just standard protocol.
It is standard for. You need some rest. Let's go.
I can say that twice. Let's go get ourselves some. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the tavern.
You can go ahead. I will stay here for an hour. I will catch you soon.
Everything all right, Grotha?
Yeah, I just have some questions for this purpose, if you don't mind.
I mean, fair dues, fair dues. Suit yourself. Suit yourself. Hey, Maria, could I have some of that coffee? Maria,
No,
anyone home?
she'll be thirsty forever, apparently.
I shall die of thirst.
No,
All right.
Be-
Maybe the
you
tavern
will
has
not-
coffee.
you will not die from thirst. Just shut up and drink.
Thank you. I grab the coffee and take a sip of it and begin, I guess, leaving now.
all right. You take your leave, leaving Trokin contemplating that why the hell there's an angel here, and the others just confusedly watching you. And you return to your place of rest, being the tavern. And what would you like to do in the tavern? Take a drink?
I will have myself. Have myself. I'm just gonna drink some coffee and then pass out.
Okay.
Go to get a good. Like, I. Do we plan on doing anything else today?
We can
All
do a
right.
lot.
Actually, how long till the armor is finished in Silverport?
You don't know. You said that
Great.
it would probably take a few months, but he did not tell you an exact time period because he doesn't often make armors that are worth 1,000 gold pieces that often. With
You're
with
special.
usually.
Don't blame him.
I don't blame him. I gave him an important task.
Respect the hustle.
Fair enough.
Respect the money, bitch.
Money, 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 money. That's right.
Bank.
Anyways,
I'm gonna be basically just resting for the rest of the day until night, and then go to sleep, unless something happens.
All right. What does the rest of the party do?
hmm,
Go to the library and find a catalog of monsters of some kind.
Catalog on one,
Yes.
like bestiary.
Yeah. Yes, pretty much.
All right. left. Okay, you go to the library. You check yourself in. There's no outside fee required to go there, and you look around. Please roll me a investigation check to see.
Well, I came back just in time.
You're the one that left.
What?
Are you the one that left? Never mind.
Yeah. Yes,
Oh.
I was the one who left the VC, and then my Discord bugged out.
There's no. Okay, you go towards the library. There's no inside. Like, depends on which one you want to go to. Do you want to go to the one in the tower? Do you want to go to the more communally like available one, or
Will I be let into the tower? Tower?
you don't know?
I guess I have dimension door.
So you want to try that one?
Sure.
All right. You start on your walk towards the tower, reading, or not really reading the cards. If I know you correctly, you were just looking in its direction. You would look at yours, and you would just continue walking.
All right.
If this, you would walk inside. You would go up to the floor required. I believe it was the 10th floor of the tower, which housed the Venerian libraries. And before you walk in, or are able to walk into these libraries, you are stopped by one of the archivists. Oh, do you have permission to come, yeah?
Do I need one?
Usually.
That's a problem.
It would have been beautiful if you just said, "Then, if I do, then yes, I do."
Do I need one? Yes, then I do.
I'd say that's perfectly in character.
Yeah, it would be. I suppose being. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. Do I need one? Yes. Yes, then I do.
Make a deception check then.
Where's the deception? Oh, I actually have decent deception.
Huh?
Oh my god. Okay.
What?
Holy shit!
I think the luck dice are reversed.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna take a screenshot of it.
That's incredible.
BRP water. Natural 20 deception. Oh man. I'm also saying that. Okay.
Funny how things work out.
So, you. You. Okay. You say what you said. You ask whether one was needed, and once you were answered yes, you say that you do. And Darkus believes you. All right then. Come on in. Come on in. The library is at your disposal. If you need any assistance, search one of the archivists. They are usually perusing about, writing down the texts and filtering everything.
Thank you. I will.
You have reached the side of the. All right, you.
How the hell did that happen?
This was such bullshit.
The sheer power of bullshit compels you.
Expansion is the correct of society. No, I mean, it's a 1 in like 400 chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Look, you're inside the library. You want to continue looking for a bestiary of
Yes, and I guess since I'm here, I might as well look for some books on chronoturgy.
chronomancy?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, please roll me in insight twice, once for the bestiary and once for the chronomancy.
Investigation.
Investigation, sorry. Investigation. Yeah.
What do I insight? The walls?
Yes.
Ah,
Alright. Good.
20. Yeah, okay.
That's good. Okay. And with trying to find the bestiary, you just look around, you peruse and go towards the section marked like the area sections, and you eventually find a bestiary that does go over the large majority of the bestiaries in the area.
All right. Can I also try to find for a what was it? Pyramid? No. Mm. I forgot what you asked me for. The answer. I forgot how it's called.
What's called?
Do you have it? Yes. Do I need it? Yes. Then I do. I forgot what I needed.
Permission?
Permission. Yes. Is there like a written thing?
It is usually, you would assume that it would usually be a written thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to ask or not ask. Look around for like someone who forgot. No, not someone who forgot. Basically, a forgotten permission.
All right, I would then make you make another investigation check. I'll do this, and then I'll give you the one on the 27. All right. You would look around, like on each and every single one of these tables. This is a circular like library. It would go around the tower, like the edge of the tower. And no matter how far you walk, it just keeps on going. Like it would be new section after new section after new section. You walk in circles for seemingly like multiple minutes. You should have gone around the tower at this point, but you keep getting new sections of the wall. But eventually, looking around, you see a person that seems to be that seems to have fallen asleep with their pass right next to them.
Oh, that's This has a chance. If I try to steal it, it has a chance to go horribly wrong.
It has a chance to go horribly right.
Or I can do modify memory.
You could.
You could.
How much
What do you
do
want to do?
I still have trauma of modify memory from Karetha continually trying it on Boken.
And it didn't work.
Not a single time.
I tried like six
Nope.
times or so.
Yes, and he had 6 counter spells.
Boken brings back memories. I miss Boken. I wonder how he's doing now.
You do
I
not
I
want
can
to know.
visit him.
We have his boot, we can find him.
You do
True.
not want to know.
Maybe I do.
I'm currently trying to figure out what material component modify memory needs because apparently it does, and I don't remember which one.
All right.
This might take a while. No, it doesn't. I'm an idiot. That's what. It just doesn't. I'm an idiot. I just did my spell wrong.
Nice.
Right. How far can I? Memory within the last 24 hours. Okay, this has a chance to go horribly wrong, turn into Maria being haunted, and murder. So
We'll do it.
I'm yes.
Great. What do you want to do?
First, I guess try mage hand and stealthily take the pass. Maybe he won't even notice. Then modify memory.
All right. Please roll me a stealth check.
If I do it with mage hand, can I do the plus telekinetic thing we did with the in the tree?
Was it, with the telekinetic. Oh, telekinetic
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
telekinetic feat.
Oh yeah, the telekinetic feat. I would say. I would say no. Not with. You could. Wait, what are you exactly asking me?
Basically, you remember how I got like a additional 1d4 from because I had telekinetic and I was using my mage hand.
Oh yeah. I would say yeah. Go for yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and 1d4. 19.
All right. Good thing that you got that +3.
Yeah.
You are able to slightly sneak around, able to avoid any sort of gazing eyes, and use your from a good safe distance. You use your mage hands to just slowly grab the permission slip.
Alright. She will put the permission slip away in her bag.
All right. You just take it, put it back immediately afterwards.
Yep. Go and go take the books that I wanted. The
All right.
Chronoturgy and the Bestiary. I don't know which one I found.
You found the bestiary. I have yet to talk about the chronomancy.
Ah, okay. Go on.
Yes, one moment. I'm just we totally forgot about this freaking library. Uh, all right. Just say You find a book called Chronomancy Unveiled: The Expert's Guide. It is seemingly a book about the more masterful ways of exploiting chronomancy in its multiple ways. For example, slight alterations in a few seconds in time, slight like it details like abilities that you can potentially use, like time stop, foresight, temporal stasis, all those kinds of abilities. Like shows you how to cast them and like how to like use them. Does not like go into big discussions on how to actually obtain the information of like actually having those spells. So you do not have those spells yet.
Yet.
Yes. And it discusses like the rare magical items in this world that has the ability to slightly alter the temporal like space. Some that enhance the wielder's temporal manipulation abilities, some that give the user the ability to do it, and the such. Goes in theories of how time works, goes into all kinds of things. I can give you a short thing later.
Yeah.
There you go.
And Bestiary, I did find it. So I
Just you found this. If you find a creature, you can flip it up, and if it's in the book, then you will be able to get some information about it.
I was mostly like, if I get a bestiary, then I can actually look through it and be like, yes, I can use this for grafts.
You could use other. You can, yeah, you can do that. Yeah. It would go over some of the more like the special like features of each monster, like their special capabilities, something that would give you like a hint of what they might be useful for.
Nice. Okay, and the last thing I want to do is check the library for protection from teleportation, because I would imagine someone tried to teleport in, steal a book, and teleport out.
You would assume so. So I would
So I
say
want to see if I want to see if that's actually the case.
you can look around. Please roll me an investigation check again with disadvantage, actually.
All right. 14.
14. You look around for the book that you like, some sort of book about the ability to protect against teleportation, but you, no matter how much you are looking for, like you look for this, you just can't find it. You would assume that it would be here, but it does not seem to be. Which is,
I have a question. Can my I would assume so, because they do take their bows with them. Can I can I put items in my bag of bones?
uh, I would
No.
say, yeah, I would say no, but like only like armors and weapons. Like only armors and weapons that
I
you
guess
like zombies are like wearing. That's the only stuff that. Other than that, no.
I guess like what my zombies are wearing or holding.
Yeah.
That's what I get.
Yeah.
The
Good
rest are
idea.
just okay. Well, mm, how? I don't know if I'm allowed to just leave. Probably not.
I wouldn't imagine so. No.
I can just ask.
Alright, you want to go to a nearby yeah,
Yeah.
quest?
Yep.
Alright. There's a nearby person and that is or nearby archivist that is seemingly is in the same aisle as you and is currently stacking books on the shelves.
I'm sorry. Are we? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Your very important work.
Yes.
Are we? I'm here first for the first time. Uh, are
Mhm.
we allowed to take the books out of the library?
Uh, yes, with a fee and with natural, with a rune on them that allows us to track their location and get them back from you if they are ever lost. You must return them eventually, but it is lenient.
Hmm.
So, a tracking rune and a one-time fee. Right.
I don't suppose that would be a problem. How much is the fee?
It usually depends on the books. The more uh, heavy in their context they are, the heavier the fee is usually. But the lighter they are, the less the fee will be. It's usually no more than 100 gold. But usually,
Well,
like the
uh,
maximum is usually 100 gold. It's usually around 20. So,
well, you see, I picked up myself a bestiary and some chronomancy book.
hmm. Oh, that's quite a heavy book, the economy one. I would say go to the person that's there. There's a place right next to where you came in. Uh, they deal with the usual accident with books. I do not have the exact data points for the entirety of the library and how much they cost, but they do.
All
So
right.
talk to them and they shall tell you how much it would cost, and they would put the rune on. They have a
All right.
yeah, they have a
You
dedicated rune mage there.
you can continue your work then. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Happy perusing.
What?
Happy perusing.
Oh, thank you. She will go to the to the
Are
other
you-
guy.
Alright.
I have terrible listening skills. I'm sorry.
It's all good, don't worry about it. But yeah, you go to where you were set where the the room mage and the people that would check you out were, which was right next to the door. They would, and yeah, you walk up. There seems to be a line with 3 people that are there first, but with a bit of waiting, you eventually get forward into the, get forward and start speaking to them. Oh,
Actually-
hang on.
Actually, I want to say there's 3 people. Before she will actually go, she will take another look to see if there's any necromancy books that might be interesting.
All right, please roll me an investigation check again.
25.
All right.
I am sorry that the last like 40 minutes were just my
Don't worry.
trip to the library.
Don't worry about it. Remember last session?
I mean, at least Kirafa got to participate somewhat. Literally everyone else is silent.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, so you find. Wait, what was the roll again? 25?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You find a title. This is in one of the more restricted sections of the library. One of the ones that are a little less well can't because you would assume that not a lot of people go into this place. But in one of these darker sections, there are all kinds of books. There are books on human sacrifice. There are books on the manipulation of the soul, the control of the soul. There are books on the essence of death itself, and there is one book that stands out to you in particular. Title: The Tomb of the Lich, Mastering the Dark Arts of Necromancy.
Oh.
It was forwarded by the Archmage Moros, who is also called the Lich Lord. Goes into a not quite step-by-step guide. It's not quite that simple, but it goes into it brings out hints of how to achieve lichdom. It goes into quite a lot of detail on this, but it does leave a few things to the imagination. It's not a full like step-by-step tutorial though. I'll give you more.
Yeah,
Oh,
I doubt that would be in the library.
No. But as you pick this one up, you begin reading it, and then you continue reading it, and you continue reading it. And if you want to try to stop, please roll me in wisdom. Safe.
Oh, god damn it.
that's what happens when you get into lichdom.
I mean, that's literally my level 20 thing.
And what was the wisdom save?
11.
Mm-hmm. You try to stop yourself, but you continue and continue and continue, spending seemingly. You don't know how much time you spent reading this book. It's a very heavy book. You continue. You read more and you read more and you read more, and eventually the book is closed, as you have finished the entirety of the material.
3 days later.
You you feel your eyes are sore from all the reading. Your feet are sore because you've been doing this entire thing standing up. You just completely lost yourself in the book. And
That doesn't sound
now,
healthy.
for now, you get advantage on all medicine checks
Yeah.
involving
Yeah,
dead bodies and this.
on all medicine checks.
All medicine checks that have anything to do with necromantic things. So, for example, the investigation of dead bodies, you get advantage on that. If you're trying to heal somebody, you will not get advantage on that.
Honestly, okay. Last thing before I go to buy the books. I want to check if this book has any like alarms or detection magic that if I leave with it without paying, they will notice.
All right. Before you do that, you out you've gone out of the book, and you as you start to look around and look at the book, you just see two of the archivists just looking at you.
Oh. Oh, hi.
Do you need help with that? Did you get lost? You've been reading it for quite some time.
Yeah, I don't exactly know what happened. I
Ah,
suppose it was just very interesting.
ah,
My eyes.
yeah. It tends to happen in this place. Some people just can't put down the book, but I recommend being careful in this section. It's can be very, very bad.
Yeah, I noticed by the names of some books.
Yeah, it, it's interesting things to read about, but please don't attempt anything that you read in the books in this section.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to.
That's very good. Well, I do recommend you leaving for now. You've been in here for quite a few hours now. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably best for you to leave before you become one of those people that are sleeping in their studies.
Yeah, she will put the book back.
Are those books? Do you want to purchase those books or purchase them for limited time?
I have two books that I want to purchase. I don't know if any books are being sold in that area.
In this area, no. You have to read it on location.
Yes, I expected so.
It's a tad dangerous to let just loose on the world, but the books that you have there are fine to be let loose. We just need to get a summary of the books, get a knowledge on which books they are, and when do you intend on bringing them back?
All right. Yeah,
All right.
well, I do have two books that I want to buy.
Yeah, just bring them to the table. There's currently no line if you wish.
Yes, thank you. And she will go to the table.
Alright. You go back towards the table that is nearby, near the door, where there is seemingly a pretty short woman that is behind the desk, and another person, a dragonborn warrior, or not warrior, but wizard that used to be right next to her. She looks up at you. Hello there.
Hello, I wanted to take those two books, and she will put the bestiary in the crown.
Oh, okay. Uh, Philibert, can you inscribe in this? Yes. Oh, one moment. And he leans over the woman and begins inscribing runes on the seals on both of the books. And while he's doing that, the woman seems to be jotting something down. Asks, right, 10, 10 gold pieces for the bestiary, 40 gold pieces for the book on chronomancy.
All right.
Yeah.
She will put down 50 gold pieces, I think, in total. Was.
Yes.
Yep.
Have fun reading those.
I will take the books, put in the bag, and go.
Yeah, so would have asked you for one more thing, which would be, one, do you intend on returning them? Or do you intend on returning them?
Eventually, probably not the best bestiary, but the chronoman.
Alright. Alright then. As you leave, it has become night. You came here during the day, and you... all this happening, what would the rest of the party be doing?
Who wants to go first?
Go ahead, Jacob.
No, you go first. Ladies first.
Sure. Alcohol, assuming just sleeping for the day, right?
Yeah, I'm basically just resting for the rest of the day.
Okay. In that case, Kirfa will spend an hour with Propos, just talking about his beloved god Ursol, and trying to. Every time I'm been with him, I was talking with him about his god. So I imagine I built like some friendship with him, and I'm trying to extract any important information about Ursol.
What kind of information?
Anything important, his strengths, how he became a god, maybe his weaknesses, his goals, anything that could be useful.
Alright. He goes over the story of how Arthur became a god. Says that he was once a great worshipper of the god Umvian, who had seen its fitting to provide him a gift in the form of a wish. And in that wish, Berthol wished for the ability to control the weave of the realms. And being the most powerful there is. We could have quite make him the most powerful. He wasn't really willing to. But he was willing to give him divinity. And so, from then on, Berthol became divine. A shepherd for those who travel between worlds, but also a shepherd to those that flee the law in times of great strife for them, when they wish to do a little bit of treachery, as they say. Say a person slits the neck of a local baron, and they wish for passage to a different plane or place. They usually try to pray to Berthel now, and sometimes he abides and allows them to travel to distant lands never to be found. Sometimes he messes with people that are traveling between worlds, making them instead of going to the Feywild, you're actually going to the elemental plane of fire, or something along those lines, usually deadly. But he does not do everything out of malice. He just does it for either necessity, playing fun, or in servitude to his lord. We still see this as his lord. But he is an interesting figure in the divine stage. But Purpose is happy to serve him. He just has this loyalty for him. He can't quite place it.
Yeah, after spending an hour with him, with his preachers, not getting anything too much from him, but making the progress nonetheless. I will say goodbyes to the party. This one, not my party. And
Well, goodbye, Maria. Goodbye, Jacob. I'm joining these guys.
No.
And come back to the tavern, and after realizing that everyone's just doing their business, what they want, I will use my spell to dress up as a noble noble mage with a palm gold that looks like a mage's, and go to the same footsteps that Maria did. Go to that library to investigate my thingies that I want.
All right. You do. All right. You go as well, and you go upstairs. The guard eyes you. He shouts, "Oi, Maria's downstairs, or upstairs."
Oh, thank you.
And he, and Let you pass. You go up to the library, I would assume, and you're also stopped by the archivists in the front door. Do you have a pass?
Actually, no, but I'm a friend of T, so I don't think he would mind me going in. Yeah.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay. So that would be 28.
Alright, just don't cause trouble, don't steal, don't teleport out, lock the door. Don't get lost
Okay.
as well.
I will try my best.
This your first time?
Actually, yes, if there's anyone that could assist me, that would be grateful.
This is, by the way, this is not your first time in this place. But, you know.
Yeah, but I'm just bluffing it.
Alright. Yes, we shall send somebody to help you in some way that you wish. They let you in. You walk in and you see the same sight as Maria did, a large amount of books or a large amount of sections in books that just seems to go on forever. You would enter in about the same time that Maria would be checking out.
Yeah. And with the help of assistants, I will ignore the sections that Maria went and go in totally different location as she's reading about liches, magic, and whatever. I'm reading about divine, about gods, about how to stop gods from having an influence. Is there any way to make some kind of barrier or divine gate that would stop gods from having an influence? Basically, a long process that needs a lot of study, and I'm just starting it now.
Alright, please roll me an investigation check. And it will have to be quite high.
I know, but with advantage because assistant helps me, please.
The thing is, you're asking about something that is so
Yes, very big
niche
topic.
that you would
Very
have
niche.
disadvantage, but you do not have. No.
Okay.
It is. You're asking about, hey, can I get your help on helping you steal away the gods forever?
Basically, everything about gods. Yeah, I'm reading about everything about God.
What did you get?
5.
You look around, the assistant tries to help you wherever they can, but it does not seem that you are able to find what you were looking for.
In any case, I will take any books relevant to gods.
Say it again?
In any case, even if I don't find anything relevant that I need, I will take any books that connected to divine and
Alright.
start reading them.
Then roll me an investigation check again with advantage because you have an assistant. This will be a more overall topic.
So with advantage?
Yes, with advantage because the assistant.
Okay. 13.
Alright. You're just looking for general information about the gods.
Yeah, just starting from somewhere, you know.
Right. Alright, let's see. Okay. The Divine Chronicles. Journey through the Pantheon. Which is mainly a chapter book about each of the gods, like how they became gods, if it says so, if they some became gods, what their domain is, what they were as mortals, if they were mortals. Some of the gods that are lesser known are also in this book. Some of the gods that have died are also in this book. There are all kinds of information about these gods that are in this book, but it is a pretty light book, though. Like it's a elementary version of a syllabus, like a chapter by chapter god book.
Great.
It's a starting point.
Yeah, that's a start. I will take that book with me. I will not finish it, but just read it lightly, just, pass with my eyes. That's something connected to divine, cool. Next, I will try to find a book more specific about the God of Miracles.
Munir.
Indeed.
All right. All right. I would like you to make me another investigation check.
With advantage?
Sure.
I will every time just ask for any assistance nearby. Because my investigation is fucking trash. Fucking dirty 20.
All right.
Dirty, slutty 20.
Slut 20. Yeah, that's me.
Yes, Rokan, you are a slutty 20-year-old.
Thank you, thank you. Though there is a slight issue. You need to have sex to be a slut.
I have two already on one side of me.
Right. All right. Let's see. All right. You find one title. Munir, the Divine Architect. Chronicles of the Last Steps War. It is a book. The book details the actual description of how some of the people that were in the war itself described it. How it was a horror to be a part of. People just dying left and center. A person that they knew that was just vaporized by the mere look of one of the superpowered individuals, the servants of the gods. It goes over the weapons capabilities that were in the war, but it also goes over who ended the war, Munir. He was able to gather enough of the gods together to end the conflict, and he designed the world that majority of people live on today, the material plane. He basically made from the ground up using the powers of all gods that were left living, and used to create the world. In a few miracles, the miracle of unity, the miracle of restoration, the miracle of balance, and the miracle of diplomacy. Those are the miracles that he gave to the world.
Of balance and
diplomacy. There's miracle of unity, miracle of restoration, miracle of balance, and diplomacy. Those are the four miracles he gave to the world. Mm-hmm.
And after that, I will take that book with me and try to find a final book. That book that speaks more about the miracles.
Alright. It's
uh, the miracles, the spell wish, and how they even was the origin of them, how they're created, everything about them.
Wait, say that one more time.
Everything about miracles and a wish spell, basically their origin, everything about them that I can find.
Alright. Please roll me a investigation check again.
With advantage?
Sure. A book about the miracles of the world. So like, okay.
16.
All right. Well, let's see. Miracles. You can find a book called Miracles, a comprehensive guide of divine wonders in the world of Quen. For Locke, the mystique of miracles, it's an introduction to the actual concept of the book, how miracles would sometimes be perceived, how they could manifest, could they be artificially created, could they be like brought forward, could they be proxied, or are they just something that can only happen at random times? What is the nature of them? What gives the miracles their name? Why are they miracles? What is the purpose of them? What type of people can harness them? You know, clerics, paladins, and such. And the conduits of divinity that are some people have a more in-depth connection to the divine, and they are often observed to have miracles happen around them. They're usually the ones that gain the miracles too, but they never get the miracle itself. But people that are near them gain the miracle itself. There are not many of them around, but some of them do exist. Then there are miracle workers who are usually false and some sort of charlatans, but there are some clerics who take up the role of miracle workers who go around the world to provide divine favors and to provide aid to those that need it. But then there are the spells. There are miraculous spells out there, for example, Wish, that grants the caster the ability to alter the world around them in significant ways, but not as powerful as wishes that are brought to you by gods or such. Jinns, demons, sometimes even. But they are still quite powerful. It goes over the hierarchy of wishes. First one is the Major Wish, given to you by one of the 4 major gods, excluding Metna, who is one of the major gods, but she is not capable of using wishes. Then and the gods that are able to give these miracles are Unir, Umvin, Venir, and Itaris, god of triumph. After that comes the minor wishes, which every god except the lowest level gods can give. It does not say it because Earthal hadn't been created when this book was first made, but gods like Earthal would not be able to use or give out wishes. He is too new to it, but eventually new gods could provide miracles. There is one minor deity that has the ability to provide a stronger type of wish, but it is not quite a major wish, but that is Essos, god of extermination. If the wish is used in some sort of way, perverted way, to create suffering or some sort of evil in the world, it becomes stronger than the ordinary minor wish. After those wishes come the spell type wishes. These wishes are in the same league as the wishes given to people that have divine patrons. If a demon, angel, or any of any sorts give a wish, it is usually of the same caliber as the spell wish. And after that, it goes into miracles in action and how these miracles shape the world. From epic battles, divine interventions in times of need, or performances that somehow gain the interest of divine beings and become all the better for it.
Okay. Scrolling, reading it and scrolling quickly through it, I will try to search specifically. Yeah, go ahead.
There's one thing that does strike your fancy, which is the miracles of protection. Some gods have been known to, in the interest of something that they are interested in, it is unknown why, but they sometimes give a being protection from the divine, some sort of safeguard. If, let's say, a mortal gains the favor of another god, they might wish for the god to protect them from, say, another god during a conflict. Or if a god sees the mortal as particularly valuable, they might just make the mortal immune to all godly influence. There are some gods that could even, for example, Nier, who can limit the usage of divine powers in a large region. He used this ability only once during the last Epos Wars, where he had been fighting with one of the now dead gods, but he was able to stop his cruelty from manifesting, or stop his powers from manifesting, causing his temporary stunnage, which made him, well, dead, which allowed Unir to kill him. That is a rare and far between, and few. There is a rare and far in between. Not many gain them.
Okay. One more thing. Reading through it all, is there anything more powerful than a miracle?
There are favors that can theoretically be more powerful than miracles, but the essence of it is, after you've read the entire book, you get an essence of that miracles are the ultimate power of a god being shown. If a god uses a miracle, it is them pulling out their entire deck of cards and laying it on the table. They can shift. They can use it to shift the world around us, no matter in ways that cannot be understood as of the moment.
And one more thing. Did any mortal has ever been given a power or made a deal with the gods to cast a miracle?
Yes, there have been quite a few. There is. Let's see. I'll just get the names of all the gods so I can count. A few of the gods have gotten deals with mortals, be it through trickery, be it through straight up loyalty, be it through a sort of benevolence. But a few of the gods have given their miracles away for something that the mortal has, or something that the mortal will do. A god has a limited amount of miracles, but they will regain them as they get older, as they get accrue more power. A god like Gunther, who had died in the last Steps War before resurrecting again as the god of souls, had none of his miracles remaining, but he had gained them again, and he used multiple of them in ways that are unknown, but are known to have been inspired by deals. Lux, god of betrayal, he is often known for feigning the gift of a miracle before ripping it away and leaving the mortal stuck between realms, stuck between wherever they are, just alone, without any sort of solace. And as they resort to desperation, he becomes more powerful, as he is the god of desperation, and the more he creates, the more powerful he becomes. And there's the god of chaos and, oddly enough, stagnation, who's always going to have a miracle by his side. Not a lot is known about him. He always seems to have something in every game. He always has his finger in somebody else's stew at all times. But the majority of gods that strike deals for their power, for the miracles, are the gods that are determined as evil. But then there's side notes. There are also a few beings that have the power to call themselves divine, but they do not actually possess the aptitude of the divine. There are beings that perhaps rule a large portion of a certain area. That's, for example, the hells or heavens. The rulers of those might call themselves the gods of the hells, gods of the heavens, or something along those lines. A person that rules all undead on an entire continent might consider himself a divine being because he has complete control over every prospect on a giant continent with thousands, hundreds of thousands under his command at all times. He would be powerful enough to call himself a minor divinity. But he would not be having the actual power of the divine. If he loses all those undead, he would become nothing. He would just become a normal man again. Or a normal lich, usually. Every god has their servants as well. Every god has a being of power that forms as a conduit of sorts as well. That brings their power to the battlefields.
Mhm. And lastly, if two miracles, maybe that even didn't happen before, but I will try to search for an example. If two miracles oppose each other, what will happen? Which one will win?
Roll me an investigation check to try to find a book. The book that you have currently does not go into that.
Ah, okay. A normal roll, I guess, because it's very specific.
Yep.
4. Nope.
You find nothing on the subject.
Okay, maybe that
You find
didn't happen before.
you find a children's book.
Not useful.
Try it, you never know.
Nah,
It will solve all your problems.
it's for children. I'm not a child. Maybe. Anyway,
Maybe.
I will take those 3 books. Was it 3? Yeah. About general book about gods, about Unir, and about miracles, and try go after asking to can I get them books to take out? Yes, I can. I will try to go to the desk and take them out with payment.
Alright. The Jackmore would cast a runic symbol on the books as well, and you would have to pay around 10 gold pieces for each book. Yeah,
That's fucking cheap.
it's not an overly. The books are not overly expensive when they're about gods because it is not going to be causing a whole lot of stir usually.
Mm-hmm.
Usually. So they don't.
Usually.
Just happily gonna buy those books and go back to rest. And yeah,
Alright, Jacob.
it-
It'll be Jacob's turn now as you return to your rest. Or to the rest.
I exist.
You exist indeed.
Not anymore.
Unfortunately, not a sleeping boy. Unfortunately, I also have to go to the library.
fucking nerds.
This is the library session.
You're right, I
Yeah.
had some plan. I didn't have any plans for the session. But anyways, yeah.
You didn't.
Don't worry. Like,
I mean,
don't worry about it. Go for it. You go towards the library. You asked if you have a permission slip. Is it about the same time that
no.
Ursa goes in there, but like you're right behind her?
Yes, practically.
Yeah, do you have
But-
a permission slip?
No, but I'm also a friend of Lisa.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion. Okay, that is going to be 19 because I don't know how to add my plus 10 to it, so I still only have my. Yeah, it's a 19. Right. Yeah, 19.
I'll believe you. Then let's see.
Because I used my intelligence and then plus my proficiency, but I don't know how to put that in roll 20, so it still uses my charisma for some weird reason.
Okay.
So yeah, so I just use that plus it.
Alright. Don't cause any stir-up. Be respectful. Don't teleport out. Do not steal. And go to the desk once you're ready to check out and buy the books.
Of course. Thank you very much.
Is this your first time?
Yes, it is.
Do you want help?
Yes, please.
Alright. He kind of brings in another assistant, quite a young person, and
Brilliant.
says him after.
Thank you. I am going to search for human sacrifices for powerful demonic or holy beings.
Okay.
The first thing I hear after I come back is I will search for human sacrifice.
Human sacrifices.
We literally.
I'm in the
Mar-
library. I'm in the library. I'm in the library.
I think everyone has went to the library at this point.
Except for Acro. Yes, Cleffa just went to the library.
Literally, Maria went to the left, to the leeches. I went to the right, to the divine. You're right in the middle. I need and divine and
I'm
that.
in the middle.
Wait.
For the first book.
Are you looking for a book about human sacrifice in the name of a powerful demonic being, or is
Yeah.
it that? Okay,
Yes.
that.
Yes, yes, in the name of a powerful or divine.
I really expected just no, I just need a fancy way to stab people.
No, I'm nice to Revan. Yes. So investigation with or without advantage. No,
Okay, please do.
with or without advantage, my friend.
Okay.
Revan is tired.
Wait, what did you roll?
Investigation to search for the book.
Okay. 14.
40. Okay, so without advantage.
Oh yeah, with advantage, yeah, you do have advantage.
Yes, 16. Yeah, 16.
All right. You find the okay. It's oddly enough, I do actually have a book on that subject that I have the un the unholy covenant the unholy covenant chronicles of the infernal devotion. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes. Exactly.
All
Okay.
right.
I'm
This
going to
the unholy
take
covenant is a dread-inspired tomb that delves into the darkest and most forbidden aspects of cult worship, ritualistic practices associated with malevolent and powerful demonic beings. The book's origins are shrouded by mystery. This is all in like a note right next to the book. So no known author or specific date of creation. Many sages and scholars believe it to be a collection of writings from various dark cults throughout history.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to take this book, put it in my hand. I'm going to search for another book, probably in the same region.
Another
I
book,
need. Go on. Sorry.
another book about practices of
No,
demonic.
that no. I already have one. Thank you. I'm good. I need to find a book about beings, unholy or holy, that possess a fuck ton of knowledge.
Wait, say that again.
About. I need to find a book about beings that possess an insane amount of knowledge.
About beings that possess
That
a
possess knowledge, like third eye level knowledge. Deities, fiends, knowledgeable entities.
Okay. Please roll me an investigation.
17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Let's see. Let me just look through my books list.
Revan did not expect this.
Yep, oddly enough, I was more expecting about the human sacrifice books instead of this.
I am searching for knowledge. This is
Not too far away from the book that you just given. This is the more forbidden sections of the library. You find a book called The Tomb of Eldritch Enlightenment.
ooh,
The Tomb of an Eldritch Enlightenment is a cryptic and ancient tomb or tome that explores the enigmatic realms of dark beings that have in their possession an unfathomable amount of knowledge. The book's origins are all obscured by the mists of time, and its author remains nameless. But its contents promise both forbidden knowledge and perilous revelations.
I'm going to take that book, put it on top of the sacrifice book. Yeah.
Yes, you. As you were doing this, the assistant is just looking at you with like these very worried eyes.
Don't worry, my friend. I'm just very interested into a cult. I mean, I don't have the power to do any.
You don't have the what?
I don't have the. I'm just very interested in occult and like myths and stuff and magic. Don't worry. I just like forbidden knowledge. Seems like a cool aspect, but I would never do any of this. Too risky. I'm going to now probably go
Make me a
to an
deception check.
unforbidden section.
First, well, make me a
Persuasion.
deception or persuasion check. Up to.
Deception. Where's my deception? Okay, that is a 20 because I have a plus 10 on all charisma.
All right.
That is a 20. Jacob is wearing quite common-ish clothes, so it's not that hard to look like an everyday Joe.
All right. I shall assist you with whatever you need. So I'll just tell them that you're writing a book about something.
Yes, yeah, I do want to write. Thank you. Now, can you please guide me to a book about ancient cities and kingdoms that exist? I don't believe it's in this section. I just want kingdoms and stuff. I really like to know about the ruined, the destroyed worlds that once existed on our land.
What? I
Another
couldn't hear.
investigation. A book about kingdoms that no longer exist, have been destroyed for any reason that has a lot of knowledge.
Okay.
Another investigation.
Please roll me another investigation. You would have advantage on this one.
16.
All right. All right. You look throughout and you find a book, Legends of a Fallen Kingdom, Lost Realms of Thalwaria. The author, Elara Brightleaf, renowned historian. Its introduction is Legends of the Fallen Kingdom is a meticulous researched tome penned by the renowned historian Elara. This book unveils the secrets of a long-forgotten realm, the enigmatic and once mighty Thaloria, back before the last steps war even was around or happened. The kingdom's great cities now lie in ruins, and its legacy is all but erased. This book seeks to rekindle the memory of a civilization that once shaped the course of history.
I'm going to take that book. I'm going to turn towards my helper. I doubt I can take all of these books. So is
You can
there a
take,
place where I can just read them?
you can read them, yes.
Is there a specific area so I don't bother everyone else?
Well, you would be able to find some place. Yes, there are seemingly infinite amount of places for somebody to sit. You would be able to sit somewhere where nobody would be around.
Okay, and that is what Jacob's going to do. I'm going to read about human sacrifices first.
All right. Let me just get that book thing up there real quick. The Unholy Covenants, you mean?
The Unholy Covenant.
Alright. Chapter 1, The Infernal Entity. The opening chapter introduces you to the central demon entry that is the focus of this book. Entities that are described in horrible detail. Their names barely even pronounceable by your tongue. Their influences and their favorite sacrifices, insatiable appetites for suffering are all described in this infernal entity of the book. It goes over Balrogs, it goes over Spike Demon or Spike Devils, and it goes over all kinds of the devils that inhabit the hells. And chapter 2 is the cults of the damned. This chapter delves into the various cults and secret societies that have arisen throughout history to worship and serve these demonic entities. It describes their initiation rituals, their organizational structures, their methods of recruitment. The chapter also provides accounts of notorious cult leaders who claim to commune with the entities. And chapter 3. You really are just all nerds. Yeah. Chapter 3. Blood rituals and sacrifices. Yeah, the book delves into the gruesome hearts of the cult practices. It details various human sacrifices from anything you could really imagine. It goes into a large amount of them. From sacrificing a family member, sacrificing a random off the street, sacrificing somebody of very young age, sacrificing goats, sacrificing those that have innocent blood, those that have done horrid crimes in order to summon the demon's presence. It describes the sacrificial altar, ceremonial daggers, and the methods of which the cultists prepared the victims and how they ended them, and how they sacrificed them. It goes a little bit into the detail of what the consequences of these actions were, but not a whole lot. It seems that not even the unknown writer of this book had a lot of information about what happened after the victims had died. Chapter 4. Forbidden Incantations. This chapter contains a collection of dark incantations, infernal spells used by cultists to invoke the demonic entity's power. The spells are both corrupting and destructive, it is said, drawing upon the suffering and fears of the sacrifice to fuel their effects. It warns of the dire consequences of attempting these spells. It could mean that you lose your very soul, you lose your very meaning in this world. You could lose your own, you could lose life and limb. And right before the sentence ends, the chapter 5 logo comes up. The price of power. In this final chapter, the book explores the tragic fates of those who became entangled with the cults and its rituals. It tells of the inevitable downward spiral into madness, corruption, and eventual damnation that awaits those who seek power through the demonic entities. The chapter concludes with a warning against ever attempting to make contact with such malevolence. Those that have done it usually do not last in this world, but they will last in the next.
That is very. Is there an empty notebooks that they sell in the library?
They do have a gift shop.
Can I go to the gift shop?
Oh, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the gift shop of the Venerian Library. What can I get you to?
Do you have a very big notebook, please?
Oh, yes. Oh, going through some late night homework.
Some late night homework, yeah, and also trying to, one day maybe write a book. So I'm just studying and writing down notes, learning how to formulate sentences, and maybe use some of the book's knowledge to my own.
I have something special for you if you're trying to write a book. And as he plops down this giant piece of connected paper, looks to be thousands of papers papers long, or pages long. This might help you. it takes a while to get the actual thing to write a book. So just fill this out and you'll be ready. Usually.
Thank you. It
It's
was. How much will it cost me?
Well, it's a bit enchanted. You kind of press this note, but don't worry. I can cut you a little deal. Let's say 30 gold pieces for it.
So,
Sure.
and how much for Smink?
For Smink. Oh, just kind of looks down. We're almost out actually, but we do have a few left. He kind of brings a little carton of ink that's about the size of a finger, and the width of 2 fingers put together. There you go, and a quill with it.
Thank you. I'm going to hand her 33 gold pieces. Thank you, please.
The ink is free. Ink is free. You can just have it.
No, please.
Oh well, thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm going to plop the book, the big notebook, next to my books, and I'm going to note important stuff down. And on the top of each page is potential good book idea, and then just minor information. It's going to look like I'm going to make a book about the occult.
Alright.
Nothing.
As you plop down this giant notepad that you had just bought, you open it and it just begins reducing in size.
Magic.
And soon it's about the size of a very small notepad.
Oh, that's great.
Uh,
Yes,
give it-
so I'm going to write down pages, important stuff from pages 3 to 5 from the wonderful book. Just minor notes,
Alright.
nothing too major. And then I'm
Alright.
going to go about the Eldritch monstrosities.
Alright then. Well, as you begin writing these ideas down, please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's so funny. Screw you, Revan.
You don't notice anything
That's
happening, so
funny.
you begin doing it, you blink a little bit, but then you just it was nothing. As you do not notice the requirement for wisdom saving throw. And you move on to the next tomb as you have put down the notes for this. I'll give you the essential title and what I had just written off to you. I have it in here. That is way
And
too.
before we it is a lot. And before we continue, Rakan, you good? You don't have to leave.
Yeah, I'm
'cause,
good. I'm good.
Because you just usually don't last long, so I'm just making sure you're still here. You're still good.
Wow.
All right, fuck you.
I'm caring about him. Oh,
I'm not good anymore. Fuck you. I'm gonna go cry in my room now.
No,
Thanks.
because you usually don't have a lot of time. You're a busy person.
Oh,
Wow.
Showing actual empathy and care about you.
thank you. Forgive me. I am surrounded. I'm usually surrounded by assholes. That includes you all. But
I know that
I should be fine.
includes
I'm in no
I
rush.
am proud of myself. I'm proud to be an asshole.
that he is.
And you should be. You should be. Have pride in who you are, and who hates you.
That is
Everyone,
really
literally
good
everyone.
wisdom.
Exactly.
90% is a very good wisdom. Anyway, please.
So you want to start noting down the Tomb of Eldritch Enlightenment? Or let me read them off for you. This will be a little bit faster, but so we can actually do something more. But Chapter 1 of the Tomb of the Eldritch Enlightenment. The Whispers from Beyond. The opening chapters of this book introduce the reader to the concept of dark beings, those entities that exist on the frictions of mortal comprehension. Those entities are described as ancient, malevolent, their existence hidden from the common world. The chapter hints at the secrets that they hold. Secrets being untold amounts of knowledge. Forbidden and some types of knowledge that would just absolutely break a mortal's mind. That comes chapter 2. The Veil of Ignorance is what it is called. The chapter explores the notion that reality as perceived by mortals is but a very thin veil masking the true natures of the cosmos. It dwells into the ideas that dark beings exist beyond this world, observing, influencing, and manipulating reality to suit their inscrutable purpose. They are there, but you just can't perceive them. Your eyes just don't adjust to their way of looking. You just don't see them as anything but a wall. Some people have seen it goes into beings that seemingly look like humans, but their eyes are off. Their eyes are covered by a blackish mist of sorts. Some that have a white cloud in their eye that just doesn't just look like magic. It just looks like something is wrong with their expressions. They're extraordinarily extraordinarily like they are too much. For example, if they smile, they might just bring their mouths all the way up. Their sadness seemingly being a endless source of grief. But these are only unconfirmed rumors. Chapter 3 goes into the pacts and bargains with these entities. The book delves into the ancient lore of mortals forging pacts and bargains with these dark beings. It discusses the methods of which individuals can seek and gain access to their profound knowledge, and the steep price for such knowledge often demands. Forbidden Revelations is chapter 4. This chapter contains a collection of dark secrets and forbidden knowledge that can be gleaned from these beings. It explores topics such as the hidden truths of the nature of magic, glimpses into the forgotten histories, the arcade insights that could be reshape the world itself. The reality could be just gone. It is a terrifying sight, it says, when you actually meet upon one of these beings. Chapter 5. Madness and Hubris. In this final chapter, the book warns of the dire consequences that befall those that seek to delve in too deep into the wisdoms of these dark beings. It recounts tales of mortals who have been driven mad and consumed by hubris, paying a terrible price for the quest of knowledge. That knowledge being unusable at once their mind just snaps under the pressure. Kind of like a plank that you put rocks on. Sure, after the first few rocks will be fine, but eventually you put on too much, and the plank just snaps. You can't, and it'll basically be of no use anymore. The knowledge is, or the rocks are unable to be supported, so these people that break just end up spouting a complete nonsense that might make sense to them, but to others that don't have the same insights and don't want the same insights, otherwise they will end the same way. Don't have any idea what the hell they seem to be trying to express. And that is the end of the book, the last page having a message to the reader. Do not look into these rare beings. They are too much work for what they give. The price might be too great, and the price might not be what you think it will be. And the last word is followed by a single letter, which is a dash E, a large E. Similarly, a way for the creator of this book to mark that it was him, that wrote it.
I'm going to write all that beautiful notes down.
Is this the main things about it?
Main, very important things. Still under the quote-unquote book idea. I'm going to place those two back into their forbidden section, and I think I could just buy the book back, kingdoms and stuff, because it's not forbidden knowledge.
Alright, that'd be 10 gold pieces. It would be marked, and it would be simple enough.
Thank you, sir.
No, thank you very much. I hope that your delvings into the
Book.
more archaic
Book.
ones. What?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. Thank you.
No problem. I hope that your book goes well. Can't wait to read it myself.
I can give it to you after you once I'm done finishing reading it.
That would be great. But
Ah, well. I'm going to give 10 gold pieces, go back into my room, read the book, and done with Jacob.
say it again. You just completely basically got out.
Nod, wave goodbye, go to room, study that book, and that is when Jacob epilogue ends.
All right then. Everybody done with their respective things. What else? Does Oscar want to do something?
Nah. Just sleep.
All right.
Sleepwalk to the library.
So you walk to the library. You're hoiminoid,
Oh no.
All right.
He wakes up in the section about human sacrifices.
Yeah,
He just
but
notices he's missing ribs.
yeah, there's a scalpel on the ground and what seems to be a lot of muddy footprints. What that was about?
And then you realize those footprints are Maria's. Took your liver.
What?
Exactly.
I don't know what you said. You are a robot.
No hoiminoid. No hoiminoid.
Right.
This session is story time.
Yes.
This is all of it. And we like it.
Rowan, the thing you gave me, this is how I've written it down.
Super dumb. How did you do that? We glitched them for. I mean, it's not wrong. It's not wrong.
It is wrong though. It's the expert's guides to them. Push them.
Well, you
Just
didn't give me the name.
Fair
the
enough.
expert guy to look.
No, I did
When you
give you the name.
You did give him
No, you didn't.
when you see,
I don't have
when you
it.
see
Fine, I'll tell
Maria.
you the name again. Let me just get it.
Glitched them for dum dums. Revan annoyed.
Very.
Suddenly,
When aren't you
1d5
annoyed?
liches.
It's called The Tomb of the Lich, Mastering the Dark Arts and Necromancy. I'll give you the
Yes. And if you have a name for the other book, that too.
Yep.
For the
the
Chronomancy.
Chronomancy. Yeah, I did also give you that one. It was the expert. That is the Chronomancy Unveiled Expert's Guide.
Okay. I mean, give it to me in Discord.
I did.
Yes,
I have
you
done
did
that.
now.
I did now. Yes.
But this thing is staying. This thing is staying as Legidom for Dum Dums.
Okay.
Expect that doesn't understand good words, and that's very problematic for him.
Let's see.
I have 4. Yeah, I have 4 books. I am proud of myself.
I am proud of you too. Please hang yourself. And I think we'll long rest after that comes away.
All right.
Yes, please.
It's not that dying. I healed your legs.
I can walk, but that doesn't mean I can exist.
That's one of the few things existing people can do.
Yes, but non-existent people also do it.
Huh?
I just like to do it in general. I'm just quirky like that.
Can we kill him now?
Yes.
I still have the
Yes,
ninth level
please.
fireball. I can. Don't worry, you. I guys will live through a ninth level fireball. Give me a second.
You officially have my permission. Why did
Yo,
did I write this in my possessions? I do not have this book. I have its name.
You
I did not buy a book about necromancy.
No,
Quotation marks.
mm-hmm.
you stole a book.
No, I didn't.
Let's see. All right. Oh,
I wanted to. I mean, Maria can. Maria did not spend a single spell slot.
I don't think almost anyone did.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so technically Maria doesn't need to long rest, and I don't care about exhaustion because I have mechanical heart.
I spent all of my spell slots. I need this long rest.
I
I
spent
have
half of my spell
not
slot.
a single spell slot.
Wait a minute. Wait, you're a warlock. You just need a short little nap.
I'm warlock sorcerer. I need a sleepy sleep.
Basically, what I was trying to say is that Maria will spend this entire, or however long it takes, to make permits for the fake permits for the library for
okay.
the rest for the party with her forgery kit.
All right, then please
Yay.
roll me for the fortune kit. I would assume it'd be sleight of hand of some sort.
I mean, no, there is a tool checks of some kind. I don't know just what attribute it does.
I would say it would
Probably
be
add
probably.
dex. No?
I would say yeah, I'd be probably be dexterity, like or to make it to make it a
Not
convincing
probably.
thing. It'd either be dexterity or it could be charisma.
Also, could it
Well,
be with
let's not.
Yeah, could it be with advantage because she's spending a lot of time making?
Sure.
Considering that I'm making it for the rest for everyone, except for Elkarel because fuck you, he's a
Yeah,
noble. He
Fuck
doesn't.
you.
He's spending like
He's a
8
noble. He
hours to
doesn't
make
need it.
4 quite simple thingies, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's why. Like, do I really need to? I can literally retry.
All right. There is the one thing. I will need it to get one person into one-on-one.
Cool. Hope it's not
Which
me.
one?
What? Who's here? I would say since who here is resting currently?
Alcarel. And
Only
everyone.
Yes.
That is me.
Hey,
Everyone's
Kirifan.
Literally everyone except Maria.
Yeah.
All right then. I'm just roll up a die then.
Oh
With-
no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
Oh,
god.
God.
Gets enslaved again.
not again.
And I'll just roll this.
It's gonna be Jacob for sure.
100%. Wait a minute. I didn't do anything this time. Crap, fuck you.
Too late.
Acro
Bye-bye.
Acro is probably gonna get contacted by a deity.
I can
rolled
see
a-
that happening.
Well, I rolled a person that begins with an A.
Fuck you, Acro.
All right, I'm coming.
Shoot, leave.
Shoo.
Give me a second. Shit.
Shoot.
All right, 1-on-1.
It's. Anyways, now.
Never mind, he is excommunicated.
Comunicato.
I'm sorry, what? Okay.
Comes excommunicated, leaves without an answer.
Mhm.
Never comes back.
Never comes back. I am totally going to enjoy writing my book.
I will take apart multiple animals.
You need help?
No, not
I have
really.
a scavenging team. I have this group of mercenaries that at my will go haywire.
I have this group of mercenaries. Are they really mercenaries?
They can kill stuff.
Fair enough. I have a group of skeletons with longbows and plus 12 to hit. So
And you have an army of archers
Yes, and Lemur.
and an immortal being that can be turned into stone and rot.
Lemur is also a, a little bit of an archer.
Give Lemur a gun. He's a shooter.
Give Lemur a gun. They
This
don't
is-
need to
this
be
is-
proficient with them.
It doesn't. Well, he does. Kinda.
No. I mean, he doesn't need to be proficient with them to hit.
He
because
doesn't need to. Yeah, to hit them. But it's going to be way easier if he is.
No, it's still going to be plus 12. It's not going to matter.
Ah. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
So technically, we can just if we find a gun, we can just give Lemur a gun.
We can buy one.
No, we can't because they're rarity.
Can we not buy one gun?
No, because I mean, we need to find where to buy them first. But as far as I'm
Okay, so I
aware,
know
they're
this little. So I know this Eldridge dude. He probably knows everything. He could help us out.
Dimitri, where do we buy a gun?
Brother,
The the bitch fucked off somewhere else when we were like 12. I don't think he knows what a gun is.
I don't think he knows what society is.
I mean, yes. To
Fine.
be, but also to be fair, considering that Maria is 21 right now, it hasn't been that long.
Why is he rolling
For the same reason I rolled strength.
He's also meant to be true.
Maybe.
Nah. What if it's some celestial bitching about me summoning a celestial?
I mean, what I like is the fact that you have that everyone in the party has at least one an extra dimensional being now, and some of us have two. You and Karafa.
I don't have an extra dimensional being. I don't have two of them.
You have a celestial.
Okay, listen, I did not expect to get a fucking diva.
I don't even know what that is.
I can
And
send you how they look.
Elkaril might be getting another one, or it's probably his old bitch saying, "Go to the death island."
Go to the Death Island. Cause you're an island boy.
No.
No, denied. Expect that hates you now.
I mean, yes.
Don't worry, I hate you too.
Good. That may.
Okay. The diva, it's like if a very, very great person had wings and went to the gym while looking like Julius Caesar.
Right, so what you're saying is that we need to stab him repeatedly.
I don't think you can stab through the abs.
I mean, there are some graft that I can get from Celestials.
You are not touching. You are not touching Arkovich. Okay, I named him. He has a name now. His name is Arkovich. Arkovich, the
You're not
divine son of a
touching my boy.
bitchovich. This is how he looks. Arkovich, son of a bitchovich.
You are not touching my boy.
You touch him and I will eat Lemur.
he will regenerate inside of fuck.
No, I will cook him first. I have a fireball.
Ah, yeah, bitch.
Or I can physically turn him to stone.
I mean, yes, but also fuck you.
What are you gonna do? Get another one?
I mean, yes.
Don't you have a graph on the board?
Yes, but it didn't really cost me anything. He has a graft literally just because I used false hydra.
You lose graph.
Yes, but I didn't even collect that graft.
Huh. Fair enough.
He got the graft just because he made from false hydra the flesh.
Okay, yeah, he's way more cool now. I might like him.
The actual graft that I got from a false hydra was vocal cord that Alcurl has.
Oh, so now he can sing finally?
No, but he's angry because I did it without permission.
It's fine. Nobody cares about him.
Basically, what we can get from a celestial is a damage resistance.
To what? Radiant?
No. Basically, you can get resistance to either acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder.
There's a very big pool of resistances.
What?
That's a big pool of resistances.
Basically, if you're
That is a big pool of resistances,
yes, but you get one of them.
but still you have a lot of options.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Expect that. I have an idea.
What?
I need your help in creating a list. In creating a list of the most strongest beasts and humanoids up to CR 10.
Okay.
I need that help
Can't you just
because I
go somewhere and look up
not
CR10?
all of them, but yes. No, up to CR 10.
So
But
you
also,
can.
there's not a.
So the maximum is CR9.
The maximum is CR 10, but the CR 10 humanoids aren't that good. So
Fair enough.
CR 9 basically. Because I am making a D&D Beyond list full of the humanoids and the monsters and the beasts. Because I have something that can turn them into something else.
Okay.
I have something that can shapeshift as maximum. Into those things.
Okay.
You can just say no. I can do it myself if you don't want to. Expect that. Expect that. I want you to listen to me. Oh, he's gone. Karetha. Hello, Karetha.
Yes.
Tell her, how are you doing?
Great.
You sure you don't sound that good?
Yeah, I have a month to live or so. I'm great. I mean, the cure for the character.
You have a month to live.
Or so. Month or two, yes. Before Wickerman takes me over.
So we should probably speed up that denying transformation.
I mean, if you want to.
I mean, do we care about you? Yes. Should we? Probably not.
I mean, I have a small plan that I will share when everybody comes back. We might have one of the gods on our side this time. A good god-ish.
Good God, potentially.
Press
Yes.
X to doubt literally everything.
I mean, yeah.
I don't trust Krista, but we don't have a lot of options.
I know. You're not powerful enough.
I don't usually trust you. I mean, I could summon a Lovecraftian monstrosity in Espinal.
Eh. Will that work?
Maybe.
So let's maybe try out a safer option first.
Well, I
Which
still
is
need to do the hard option because I don't like being in slavery.
my other option is literally to become a slut to another guy.
Or you could become a non-slut.
Or you can not and just don't.
Or you can just not.
Don't deal with gods at all.
Too late, I'm too deep in that shit. And they're too deep inside me.
And hearing stuff. Oh my, what is Acro rolling?
He rolled okay, good, bad, very bad.
He will not be fine.
This is how I talk to Acro. Okay, expected died. Since expected has
Perfect
died, I
timing.
have officially became Maria.
Akira.
We are going to bury the body.
No, I am going to bury you alive.
Okay. What happens after I don't die and I come out with a fireball?
I don't know. We'll find out.
I don't know. I don't care. What did he do? Minus. What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Am I high? Is this not how you spell it?
Loser, I think with one S. Let me check. Yes, with one S.
This is the perfect reaction to this. Carissa,
Yes.
you want to find out what's the most absolute broken CR8, 9, and 10 humanoids and beasts?
Sure.
I found a dragon of Bahamut. not only does he have like good HP, good stats, his longsword deals 1d10 plus 4 plus 3d8 radiant damage. And also requires a con save or be blinded. He can use Healing Touch to heal for 40 hit points once, destroying all diseases and poisons. He has a breath attack. It deals 4d10. It deals 8d10. Sorry, 8d10. And also, it can heal up to 3 creatures next to him for 4d10.
Okay. That's
This is
fucking powerful.
I mean, sure, like the dragon's breath. The dragon's breath isn't once per day. It's rechargeable.
Yes.
The healing touch is once per day. But so, do you want the dragon of Bahamut for 1 hour?
I
Makes me so much
mean,
Hello
hey,
there.
be back.
Go
Way back.
away. And okay, okay, shush.
Shush.
Tell me.
Shush.
No, screw you. You will
Thank
suffer later.
Is our color alive?
No.
I'm alive. No, I died.
That girl is very shitty at history, apparently.
Alright, so we are resurrecting Alcarel.
But he's
No, I
alive.
want to bury him. Bury him alive.
Frankly, I'd rather be dead than be one of you guys as thralls.
Yes, this is
We
exactly
hate
why I'm
you.
resurrecting you.
Yeah, we're resurrecting you, not making you strong.
Just to disrespect.
No, not like that.
Just
Wait.
because of. Oh,
Are you good? You good?
my spine
No.
is snapping.
Yeah, I can tell.
I mean, no, you
Yes.
can't. You didn't hear the snap.
No.
Can you
No.
please hang yourself, Expected? Thank you. Goodbye.
No,
Exactly.
I disagree.
Anyway, I
So,
will feed you raw pasta if you don't shut up.
so you all wake up with your heads about you. Except for Maria, who has spent the entire night accumulating passes. And
Yep.
you all wake up, and what do you want to do?
Gather around the dinner, not dinner, the fuck, breakfast. Yes, breakfast table.
Gina.
I look like I look a little bit perturbed.
So
Oh,
normal.
I will
What's
go
going on
down
with
for
that?
breakfast. I like I am sweating. I'm not doing too good.
You sick? What's happened?
I don't know. How did you fuck up this time?
Let's. Okay. I have a question for you all. Well,
Sure.
mostly for
Mhm.
Karatha.
Why me?
You wouldn't have. No, because if there's any of us that would know this, it would definitely be you. You wouldn't happen to have heard of anything from the good old man of Wicca. You wouldn't have happen to have heard about faceless traitors.
I can't recall that one. What about them?
Okay. So, I had a dream, and I've realized at this point, like this did not, this wasn't standard dreamy business.
That's why you have to wear a divination protection ring.
It's not. It's nobody was peering into me. It's more like I was peering into somebody. I don't know how to explain it. It was freaky. basically, I found myself in a big, deep pit and a massive abyss. There are these guys suffering in it for all eternity, apparently, and they. Okay, so you remember the false Hydra? How it was completely fucking hideous.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now imagine the face of a false Hydra. Put that on a normal person. Cover that with bones and scars and shit. It's disgusting.
That honestly
I
sounds like something I would make.
Yes. Yeah, it looked like something you would make, but actually regret making.
Doubt,
I
but
don't
okay.
regret anything, so that's
Exactly.
that's not good.
Yeah, and I don't know how I knew, but I knew these guys were basically people who made deals with some of the traitor gods, or some of the like the bad gods, and ended up selling their souls out, basically left to suffer for all eternity.
Oh yeah, I read about gods yesterday. Basically, don't do deals with bad gods because they're gonna betray you last second.
Yeah, I saw that for myself. Oh fuck.
Well, isn't it great that there's only one person who made a deal with bad god?
Uh, well, yeah, I suppose I don't know. Fre- it is, I mean, yeah, it's only Kiretha, but I don't think we want Kiretha to end up as part of that.
Yeah, probably not.
So we have to. So wait, has the deal been severed between you and Wickerman yet, Kiretha?
Not at all. I cannot sever the deal myself. Only somebody super powerful like a major god could, or if he regrets the deal himself.
Can we just annoy Vickerman until he gets so pissed off he calls off the deal?
Yes,
Either
but
that
good
or
luck with
kills
that.
us.
I'm not afraid of death, so
I mean, of course you don't. All you do is death.
But
well, first of all, I'm a doctor. I don't have a license, but I have study.
And you're a necromancer too.
I am a late doctor.
always late.
Okay, you know what? 10 out of 10 for that one.
Yep.
Yes, yes. Very,
Uh,
very late.
Anyway, if you're gonna do anything about my situation, we only have a month or two, so we have to hurry.
No, fair enough.
Fuck.
And I do have a small plan
Okay.
that might, just barely might help me.
And that plan is?
To deal with another god? I know it sounds
Of
bad,
course.
but wait, wait. This one is actually a kinda good one. So
Define good, in your opinion, Greta.
better than me.
That's
That
a
is not a
start.
high bar. That is not a high bar.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a start.
So basically, when I talked with Vickerman, I did find out the gods he is friends with, neutral with, and not in great relationships with. And I did study gods yesterday, so connecting two pieces together, I did find out that Veneer, god of miracles, which is a major god,
Unir.
Veneer, Unir, Fuck.
Unir.
It-
Unir.
I-
Veneer's the god of magic.
Yeah, but he is the one that. First of all, he's a major god. Second of all, he hates Wickerman. That's 2 points for him.
Accurate.
Miracle God only has 1 point. He's a major god. So I'm hoping for Veneer.
Alright then.
So
Okay, so we're summoning Veneer.
Onir would be the best option as he is most powerful, but that's the only good side to him. He doesn't. I don't know his relation with Wickerman unless we ask him. But I do know for a fact that Veneer is the one who hates Wickerman, for sure, if Wickerman didn't lie to me. And he's also a major god, so he should be capable of maybe, break the deal.
Sure. How many people do we need to kill for him to show up?
Actually, not that much. Maybe none. Because he's has read my books. Correct me if this is correct or not. He's chaotic good.
That is correct.
He's kinda good.
So,
Still a little bit chaotic, but good.
Frankly, better better than fucking Wicker Man.
Everything is better than Wickerman, except for the shit that my brother got himself into.
Frankly, even then, I'd say those two are comparable.
Yeah, probably.
Speaking of
And that-
human sacrifices,
We would not. I guess we were.
Speaking
No.
of human sacrifices, Alcarel.
No.
Not
are
again.
you sure? Are you sure we don't need them? Human, non-human, gold, blood, anything. I can help. I studied this.
We.
Perfect.
If we're dealing with a good god, I doubt they would appreciate that.
He is
I mean,
chaotic, so he might ask
animal.
something, so
What?
not that great to happen.
Okay, chaotic, but still good. We could offer him an animal. I heard a lot of people like goats. But
But
it's an animal and blah blah blah.
yeah, but first of all, we need to find a way to contact him. I don't know how to do that. Maybe go to church that serves him or something?
Maybe. That might work.
I'm not into divine.
Oh, that sounds like an anecdote.
Actually, it does. Let's make an anecdote together.
Necromancer, a paladin, and a warlock go enter a church.
Yes, literally.
It's
One-
like 3 men enter bar. No, a necromancer, a warlock, and a paladin enter a church.
Well, if there's any place that's if there's a place that we would find a temple to Unia, it'd probably be Faesea.
I know
So
a
maybe-
temple of Unir. I have it on my map, actually.
If we need to travel there, I
Oh.
can teleport today. All of us.
Yep, today.
All right, I suppose.
I'm going
Okay.
to show correct on my map that has the temple of Unir. But good, over here. Yeah,
Was
Unir.
don't you have the temple of don't you have the
Of-
temple
with-
of Earthall?
Ah, yes, I'm mixing up. They're all
Yes.
you. Ooh.
There's Unir,
that-
there's Urtol, and there's Venir. V.
All of them are very big ooze.
I like
And
how
all
the
of them
entire-
are very, very different.
I like how the entire party is very knowledgeable about gods. Meanwhile, Maria is just, who the fuck cares?
You think I know anything except for apparently they exist?
Anyway, whenever you're ready, just hold my hands in a circle.
Sure.
You know what? We don't have anything better to do, so fine.
Yeah, sure.
As you all.
I guess other than maybe find a mercenary job, but that's probably more important.
Where are you going?
Faesea. In the middle of Faesea.
Temple of Ulium.
Wait, why are we teleporting? Where are we?
Where are we actually?
I,
You're in base right?
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
wait,
here.
we,
Wait.
we look like grown adults holding hands and teleporting into a magic world.
We've been traveling so much, I just got confused. Where the fuck are we now?
I was thinking we're in a tavern in Fersea.
You're in base right, yes.
And we need to
Yeah.
go to Phasea, literally.
That's
We're
where we
here.
are, yes. Well,
We were in the tavern.
well, first, before we leave, I do want to wait on Drogon.
Oh yeah, that too.
Who?
I will look around, see if I can spot Drogon Rutsk.
You look around, you do not see him at the moment.
Do you want to
He
just
doesn't
wait?
seem like the kind of guy to flake on a deal like this.
Are you talking about the cleric?
No.
No, the guy I dueled against yesterday.
Oh,
That's
the
just-
dude that the guy that I betted 10 gold pieces on. You mean him? Right, yeah.
You bet
Oh.
you bet against me. I'm flattered.
Yeah, well,
That-
you see,
I don't know why you're so surprised.
Aggro,
Uh,
to be fair, if you didn't transform into whatever the fuck you pulled, you would not have won. Let's be realistic here.
You're not wrong.
Also, the cleric happily took my money.
Alcaril, I have a question.
Yes.
If your friend does not show up, can we just kill him and take his shit next time we meet him?
Not kill him, but if he does flake on the deal, I would be quite pissed. So I'd say it's fair.
So murder it is, okay.
Okay,
The-
let's just wait till the
Not
middle of day.
murder, maybe
Can we put
fuck him up,
to
maybe.
sleep? Fuck him up. Can we fuck him up, put him to sleep, and steal his shit?
I can always curse him so much that he basically almost dies but still alive. But kinda can't do
We can-
shit.
That's a good idea.
We can quite literally traumatize him with death. We can kill him and bring him back.
That's a good idea.
1 second.
Yeah, I just realized
I'm
how
back.
I just realized how really traumatic that probably is, because you get stabbed, you die, and then you get shocked so much you get back you're brought back to life, and you're cognizant or whatever. You're conscious.
Wait till you find out about healing dagger.
Oh God.
We can quite literally traumatize people. I mean, but still.
The bad. I was gonna say something.
Get us some
I
wine,
forgot.
as I usher to the bartender.
Yeah, let's enjoy some drinks while we're waiting for him.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, totally good idea.
Yes, let's enjoy some nice coffee. Oh, also while we're waiting, I suppose it's a perfect time to give this. And she pulls out the fake permits that she spent the entire night making.
Oh, that's good.
I mean,
That
I
fi-
had
I didn't need one,
Yeah.
but sure.
I said that I had one, and I was just let in.
Thank you so much.
I just said that I'm friends with Tisa, and that did the job.
I mean, yeah,
Well-
but like if you show a permit, it's easier and less questions asked.
Yeah.
And
True.
also, Greta, probably not tell everyone you're just I'm friends with Lisa. Keep your allies hidden. Keep friends close, enemies closer.
And not all of us are friends. He definitely doesn't like us.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I just bullshit and they believe me.
I mean, he kinda needs us.
You've been doing this quite a lot.
You just lied about a permit without even showing it. Don't.
We still need to find that mass destruction weapon to see.
We
Yeah.
will. We're on our way. Sooner or later, we will get there.
We will get to that eventually.
Kratel, what's more
Exactly,
important,
well-
you existing or a weapon of mass destruction?
It depends on the damage of the mass destruction.
Yes, but then you can't use it because you're dead.
Yeah, but if in case somebody uses it, it can destroy a whole continent, I think my life is not that important compared to that.
Or we can get the weapon of mass destruction and then use it against the Wicker Man.
I doubt, because he's in a kind of soul dream world and you cannot carry your stuff there.
Do you think I will not find a way to fuck him over?
Yes,
I have an
because
idea. We can summon
if-
an Eldritch Abomination.
if you would find a way to fuck him over without using any divine stuff, I would literally worship you.
You do
Well,
what?
I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need you to worship me.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a dangerous idea if this plan fails.
And that is.
So I've been reading about Eldritch Abominations and Eldritch Beings.
Oh, fantastic.
I
And
already
I've also
know
been
where this is going.
and I've been reading a lot about rituals and sacrifice. So if we are that desperate, we could ask an Eldritch Abomination for some kind of help.
I don't believe that's a great idea.
I said if we're desperate, okay?
Yeah.
I don't think we're that desperate yet. Maybe as a last resort, but for now, I think let's
Griffin.
just stick to believing.
Believe, yes.
Exactly.
What?
But
I don't-
believing that everything is gonna work out in the end if we try our best.
Basically become delusional, my friend.
Yes, stay positive. I'm positive we're going to die.
Listen, you guys could use to tone it down. Like
Think it's
genuinely,
almost
you
beautiful
all
to a
constantly
for a
feel
sword.
you're all intense all the time. You could like I don't know, chill for a minute.
I'm
Well, I
about
guess
to
I'm the
die.
last one to talk about that.
Is this the same
No,
man who
like,
beat a
listen,
person
I will-
called for a sword?
No, listen. What I mean is, if we what I mean is, if we're we need to play this carefully and shouldn't rush into things.
Yes.
We have 2 months
So let's
at best.
yes, we go which is plenty of time to try multiple options before we start getting desperate.
Doubt.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't think
Like-
anyone was rushing anywhere.
Uh, you were suggesting Eldritch Abominations. No, not
No,
you. Sorry, I
my
mean
bro-
Jacob.
Yes, it
I
was
said,
Jake.
as a last resort, if we are
And that is-
desperate.
And that is also true.
Either way, I don't know. I think it
You're
at least
tired.
helps to. I am very tired. I'm always tired.
Alcrel, would you like new ears?
What would I like? What?
New ears.
I'll pass on that. Thank you very much.
The fucking memes.
What I'm trying to say is, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I got
I
April.
can't.
I think you need a little vacation, buddy.
I fucking do.
Don't worry, after we fix me, we can take a holidays. I don't know, just chill for a year or so.
Yeah, you guys
I-
can do that. Yeah.
Knowing this kind of shit, I doubt we're gonna have the time.
I mean, you guys might have the time. I definitely won't. I still have a city to take.
I still have a
yeah.
city to burn.
You have
I
your
still have
own
a city to
problems.
die.
But
Wake
Yes.
up, samurai.
wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
No, stop
No.
it.
Crazy.
Uh,
Those crazy ones. Put them in a
Don't-
room.
Will
A rubber
I will
room.
send you to Jesus.
Rubber who made a
Revan, Revan, I will summon a ninth level fireball in this tavern.
You won't.
I dare you.
You dare me? Revan, we have enough hit points to survive this, Revan.
You have
I
enough
that
hit points
I
to
am
survive.
But,
I'm a very morally grey character, Revan.
I know
have
your
that
magical
word. I
item. You can survive shit.
Yes.
but as you are talking, eventually a person walks in, broken mask.
There you are.
uh,
Okay.
took you a while. I understand.
Want some wine?
Yeah. Yes.
Just gotta give you my glass.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Just pulls out the sword and its sheath. There you go. It's
Thank you for keeping up your end of the deal, buddy.
no, just take it. He's like still kind of holding onto it, like kind of. Just take you a few like yanks to actually take it.
Yeah. What would I do here? Just like, I mean, I do feel I do feel a little bad, but I've got to be I've got to be honest. I don't think I was ever I worked that hard my entire life, so I'm gonna be honest. I do want this, as I tuck it out of his hand.
Understandable. I will get it back next time we meet.
Next time we meet, you want another duel? I'm willing to take you up on that.
Okay, definitely. I will, and I will get my revenge on you, you freaking rat king.
Next time, maybe I won't have to be such a rat as you say.
First I need to find a new weapon. But yeah,
uh,
be careful with this. Do not lose it like you lost the
I
other one.
I won't.
And
Don't worry.
also try to find it for God's sake.
I I don't know where to start. Well, how do you look for something that disappeared in the belly of a beast?
Divination.
We are not divine here. I'm sorry. We're very cursed here.
No, that frog kind of divide.
But
Divination magic, not divine.
We are
yes,
literally
divination.
opposite of divine.
I do not question that. But
Uh,
please try to find it, or I will find it. I'll try to find it as well.
If you find it, let us know, please.
We will. We'll pull some strings and try to find it ourselves.
Anyways, time to go on another adventure to find me a set of weapons so I can actually fight something. I'll be back someday.
Wait.
All right. See you then, buddy.
Yep, see ya.
Wake on out of character question.
Yes.
Do you still have that fucking sword that we took from Feywild at the forgery where we exploded everything?
Oh,
We need to fucking find out what the fuck that is.
yeah.
Yeah,
we have
do.
totally forgot about it.
And I also forgot about the ring that I wanted to identify.
I just remembered about it because he mentioned he needs a new weapon.
I remember I remember that this is a sword that Foley stole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember. Are we just keeping it in the bag of holding? Can we
Yes.
just put it in the bag of holding?
You have
Oh,
so much stuff in your bags that would be very, very valuable that you just haven't touched once since you got them.
Yes, because we,
Mhm.
we have too much shit, okay?
Raven,
We need to sell the herbs that we got from the Feywild.
No, actually, I can. If you give me time, actually, I'm just gonna. Can you give me the bag of holding? I will just take them out.
Sure.
I will
Hand you
make
the bag of holding.
some potions out of it. Just I need assistance from very good alchemist in the city.
Well, if there's any city that's gonna have good alchemists, it's definitely gonna be Faceia.
Let's teleport to Fisia. Oh wait here.
Yes. No.
don't teleport.
We'll do that next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Raven,
Yes.
do you think it would be fair, since Maria did not sleep at all, to say that she would identify the ruby ring?
Do you have the identify spell?
What?
Do you have this spell identify?
Yes. And I have the pearl.
Alright, then I would say yes. I'll send you the thing once I find it in my notes.
This ring was with us for so long.
It's the ruby one, right?
Yeah,
I believe I
Like-
remember what it was, but I'm not
the
gonna.
only one that we did not sell.
Alright, I think I remember which one that was. It's. I will not tell you until I figure it out, though. If it was actually.
It's the legendary like set of rings that we just randomly sold.
It's the Ring of Echo.
Just send me it later in Discord
Yep.
and DMs.
Also, if you could investigate that fucking sword we have.
Yeah. I remember Foley trying to steal it and it teleporting away, and then we saw it anyway.
Yeah, we stole it.
It's funny how things work out in the end.
Oh, I remember what that blade was.
Ooh, was it big?
It's one of my favorites.
Nice.
Ooh,
And we
okay.
just slept on it for so many fucking
Yeah.
sessions.
If you want, you can. Does anybody have another cast of Identify? If you want, you can do it.
I mean, identify is a ritual, so
Alright. So, you start the preparations for Identify on the sword that has been in there for like a month. That you have not even remotely touched since that month.
I imagine just Alcaril just like, oh yeah, we have this, and just
Yeah.
throws it to Maria.
Yeah.
And with a few minutes of making a ritual site, you identify it as the Flame Tongue Blade.
Oh,
Ooh.
what kind? What kind?
It is a short sword, I believe. Yeah, it's short sword.
Oh.
Do any of you guys want it?
If it's
I
good,
think short sword is a martial weapon.
That was a simple.
Oh, it's simple.
Short swords are simple weapons, along with daggers and such.
depends on
Mouse.
what it does.
I guess I don't have any decent melee options.
Melee.
Yes, it's a short sword.
Melee. I always say melee.
Yeah, it is
every time-
melee.
Yeah, so every time somebody says melee, I just take 40-10 fucking psychic damage.
Good.
Let me roll it.
Melee.
We just
Melee.
repeatedly cast Phantasmal Killer on God.
Not that much damage. You're fine, Revan.
+2
Just
for
walk
my
it off.
+2 for my exhaustion because fuck off.
Fuck you.
And you only a commoner. Your HP is only 10, you then.
Yeah,
Your HP is 4 if you were a commoner.
Oh, 4.
So I am
better.
dead 3 times over.
Yes.
You see, psychic damage. Your head doesn't always explode.
Mm.
You were just Just gain two levels of
Most
exhaustion.
crystals.
Your
Yeah, just
brain
like 2
stops
levels of
working.
exhaustion.
Honestly, I just realized that this is a sword that Folly tried to steal, and it would be the most useful to Folly.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And I
Well, yeah.
Folly is no longer my player character.
Yeah, Dark Dawn. Motherfucker.
Well, once Maria dies, Foley will have something fancy.
Yeah.
You think
Or
Maria
it
will die?
dies.
If you think that she will die, the only way she can die is if she disappears from the fucking reality, then nobody will get her shit.
No,
That's the only way.
knowing
I mean,
this
no-
campaign, she probably will.
We're
You think
keeping
I'll
it
let
in the
Maria
bag,
die?
so- if Marie is not going to use it, we'll probably just keep it in the bag. So
Oh,
If nobody wants it, I kind of want to give it to Drogon.
What it does?
Yes,
Nobody told exactly what it does.
it
Yes, he does.
it can become flaming. That's literally it.
Okay,
it
give it
does
to
more
Drogon.
than all.
Yeah.
Medieval lightsaber.
Just like grab the sword and run out like catching Drogon. Hey, Drogon, you said you're looking for a new weapon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a spare one if you'd like. It's not any kind of weapon.
Just just pay us.
I mean,
Uh,
I mean that flamethrower sword does an extra what 2d6, 2d.
Yeah,
Something.
2d6.
I think
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just literally just plus 2d6. So.
Yeah, it is just plus 2d6.
Mm.
It's no artifact or anything, but it's a pretty fancy blade. Can turn on fire. You want it?
Yes, I need it because yeah. Thank you very much. It's better than nothing. Better than-
No problem, no problem. Just toss it over to him.
He tries to grab it and should make him roll an acrobatics check.
Oh, hell yes.
Hell yeah.
He's not
Get
okay.
stabbed in the throat.
He doesn't really have a very good one because he's charisma as his modifier.
Catches by the blade. Never mind, the natural one.
Oh.
He's pierced by the blade in the heart.
As you throw it, he kind of like overestimates how far he should have gone, and it's just. Let me just roll one more thing.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Yes, the full
okay.
damage.
And
Yes.
thankfully the sword was not activated, but he
Yes.
he kind of like jumps and tries to get it, but he jumps too far, and it kind of just right into his chest.
Oh shit! You all right?
He kind of just looks at you and just, what do you think? Look.
I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry, bro.
You fucked up, Ankle. You fucked up big time.
Drogon will remember this.
Fucking Kevin, we were on such good terms.
I told you we are
Then he
cursed.
did that one. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fuck.
He kind of like looks down at the blade. He wants to pull it out, but if he does, he'll start to bleed a lot. So he just kind of starts walking away with the blade in his chest.
Wait. I have an idea. I'm wasting this. I feel bad. I'm gonna go into my legacy form and then activate my aura. Which from that I can heal. I can heal him. How much? One of my battle die. 1d8.
Let's just say that he took. Like, he didn't take a whole lot of damage, but he still got some. So yeah, he regains all his health from it.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, buddy. I did not mean for that. Fuck.
It's fine. No permanent damage. No permanent damage.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm sorry. All right, I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, be seeing you. I hope that your adventure goes well.
I can only pray.
Don't lose another one.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to hold him tight.
Good. And with that, he starts walking down the city and leaves you there.
Alright.
How to kill an NPC? Hey, catch this.
First, number one. Fuck.
Fuck. Okay, one of my friends is annoying me to come join him. I will excuse myself.
Yeah.
Alright. Great session, everybody. We all became nerds.
Yep, nerd session.
You became nerds playing D&D.
You know what? Fair. We evolved in our nerddom.
Not even
I'm
via
pretty sure
nerds.
I
Our
was-
characters
I
are
was
nerds
a
now.
nerd in character.
You
Yeah.
are
Alright.
the nerd.
Hi, nerds.
Nerd.
4-dimensional nerds.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yes.
Oh. Yeah.
Should I do it now? I'm planning on... Should I do it now, or should I do it the next time?
What?
Now,
No, I'm gonna do it next time. I'm gonna do your thing next time.
who's thing?
Your...
Who's thing? Ah, okay. Thank God.
What do you
Worry.
mean, my thing?
don't
Alright,
worry about it. Don't worry. I'll do it. Don't worry. Shush.
Oh no.
You're back. Creating an Eldritch Abomination real quick. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Mistakes were made.
Yep.
Bye.